Hello guys, my name is Retro Nintendo 64, and today we're going to be doing a review on something. This is a review I've really wanted to do. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you guys may see some of these black cartridges, and if you're a collector like me, you'll see these cartridges. They're black with a label they're black and say Tengen on them. Now, these are unlicensed games. If you're a really big collector like me, I don't try to come across any unlicensed games, but I try to collect these because they're slightly more they're rarer than these games. So now how Tengen was started, there was a feud between. Okay, so this is 1983, video game crash, all that. So Atari was split into two groups, Atari and Atari Games. Atari manages the home computer, so groups, the whole shebang of manage the home computer sales, managed the home. While Atari Games managed the game consoles, and were later bought by Namco. If you guys don't know who Namco is, in which you should before you watch this channel, Namco created Pac-Man. And this man, Hiroshi Nakajima, supposedly wanted to develop games on the NES, which is that right there. If you guys don't know what that system is, that is the Nintendo Entertainment System. The first NES console, the first console Nintendo released in America. Hiroshi Nakajima, or one of his representatives, called up Nintendo. I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but they did it somehow. And they had some games ported to the NES. Some of those are RBI Baseball, Pac-Man. Some of those you may see. No, this is the only copy I have. This is Afterburner. This is the only Tengen card I have. But depending on the Tengen card you got, sometimes you may find a gray cartridge, a standard gray NES cartridge like this. You may find two of the same card. You may find two of the same game, but just on the same game, but on a different card. You may see. Now, hold on. Now, apparently they weren't getting enough sales. Namco and Atari Games is not like Nintendo, how they would have like a period of time to release games and like put all the hardware. So what they did, because the NES, if you guys did not know, has a lockout chip system. Now, how that works is that if a game does not have a similar chip, let's say this copy of Super Mario Bros. Does not have a lockout chip. It does not have a 10 NES chip. That's what they call it. A 10 NES chip. Yes. It will not work on the game. It will not work on the system. It will not work. Now, how they created these, and these work. If you guys want to see how they do work, how they do. Wait a second, my TV's booting up. My TV. See? You see? Now, you would think, yes, these do have like a chip in them, but actually, that's a yes or no. That's not a yes or no. That's not a yes or no question. That's not a yes or no. Now, what's inside an what's inside one of these cartridges is different from what's inside one of these. It's different. Now, Tengen games have a thing called the rabbit chip. It works similar to the 10 NES chip. It actually works exactly the same as the NES chip. So, how this was created. So what they needed was So what Atari Games needed was a copy of the 10NES program. Was a copy. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. It's the 10NES program is what's inside of the lockout chip in the NES, and the 10NES chip in the games. Now, the 10NES program prevents any outside games that do not have the 10NES chip inputted into them. Now, they eventually got the 10NES program. The 10NES program. Now, Atari Games engineered a rabbit chip, or a fake 10NES chip that would work inside the NES. And now, what happened with them was Nintendo took legal action. Who do you think won? Atari won. And Tengen games were kept on the market. But they were, I don't know when they got taken off, but in my copy of Afterburner, what's funny, okay, you guys know that Sega and Nintendo had a rivalry in the 80s and 90s. If you look close on the cartridge, it says 1987-1989 Sega Enterprises Limited. It's because Afterburner was originally on the Sega Master System. You guys can look that up, Afterburner. Yeah, this cartridge I've only seen once. Surprisingly, if you guys go to Legacy Toys and Games, I'm not going to reveal the address. This was one of the first NES games I bought along with Tetris and Mario. Tetris. Now, Afterburner is fun. Heck, I might even record some footage to go along with this video of us playing it. Okay, guys. That's the story of Tengen. Okay, guys. Stay retro. Also, before we end the video, I may be quitting YouTube. It's a hard topic to discuss. It's hard. I might be quitting YouTube. I'm not sure. And no, this does not mean I will leave Stay Retro Entertainment. You guys can still catch me on there. So, part of the reason why I might quit YouTube is because of the stress of trying to get, uploads and stuff done. I don't have time, especially with the school season starting. So I may be inactive for a little while longer than a week. I may be inactive. But you guys can always catch me on Stay Retro Entertainment or Nerf Thrifting Reviews and more. I'm Nerd. If you're watching this, I will gladly appear on your streams. Gladly. Now, okay, guys. Stay retro. I'll let you know if I quit YouTube. Stay retro.